I'm gonna cut through this neighborhood and hit one more tiny little trail that you had no idea even existed. And then we're shutting it down. Got a big pile of deer poop right there. Oh, look. Someone has been out here. Came out here and smoked one. Smoking that THCA. You know, I would hate to throw this back, but you know, I can't carry any trash right now. So anyways, there's a few offshoots that'll take you to little chill spots like this. Surprisingly, I'm not being chased by any bugs. Let's see. Got a little flow right here. Guys, welcome to another ride. Will rides bikes. People looking at me as I talk to myself. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Quick lunch rip. I've got about an hour until I need to consume some coffee and get back to work. So was thinking about going to the gym and lifting some weights, but it's just such a beautiful day out. I said, you know what, we've got the time, we've got the weather, let's go for a ride. So yeah, quick loop. I'm gonna try and start off somewhere sort of interesting for you. As for what I'm riding, this is the Giant Sedona ATX that the crank fell off on me when I was riding the other day. Easy fix though, easy fix. Screwed her back in, threw a little bit of oil on that thing. Just thinking about crossing the street, but I think I'll pedal it out. But yeah, this bike is sweet. Went to ride it the other day and crank fell off, but it's fixed, smoother than ever. One of my more comfortable bikes, because I have one of those cheap wide seats on it, and I just adjusted it. Got it sitting pretty good, I must say so myself. And these tires are fat and fast. Yo, hey, what up? And as always, I will be selling this bike. We'll be dropping it on Facebook. So part of this ride, I'm gonna look for somewhere cool to take some pictures. But yeah, super smooth. Smooth tires, smooth shifting. Seat needs a little bit more adjusting though. Needs to level it out a little bit. So the loop we're going on, we're gonna go through the Northwoods community of Jacksonville. I guess we're sort of already in Northwoods. And they have a little trail, a little dirt trail right by the water. So we're gonna hit that. and then just shoot up some main streets. See what we can get into within this hour. Hungry already. Hope everything's good up there. Seen a few fire trucks. Ah, beautiful freaking day, man. A little windy, depending which direction you're going on the bike. Beautiful day. Did not get to ride yesterday. Was crazy busy and feeling a little sick. Still not feeling the greatest, but we out here, baby. We're gonna be taking a left at this light. That'll put us on Plantation Boulevard. Take us to the trail. Very tame trail. You can walk it. You can probably ride it on any type of bicycle. Even kids can ride it. It's probably only like a mile long, if that. I usually go up and down, up and back, down and back, whatever you want to call it. You say tomato, I say red fruit. Smells like crap out here, literally. No crosswalk. What's up? Ting. Not wearing the right underwears. So this is old Plantation Boulevard. I actually owned a house here many years ago. Bought a house that was going into foreclosure, put a couple bucks in it, stayed there for a few years and made a couple bucks. You know how it goes. Love this neighborhood, but get a lot of speeders, a lot of passerbys. Definitely prefer being in a court. And that's my old house right there. I did want to hit some of the boys up, go for a ride, but just trying to get that quick nooner in. You know, I start riding with the homies, who knows where we'd end up. Probably end up somewhere with some beers. So gotta stay focused today. Got a lot to do, a lot of work, some eBay stuff, and the kids got a volleyball game tonight, and Dad is bringing snacks, so good time tonight. I hope we win. Hope we win. Yeah, this guy, he owns the Chick-fil-A's. I'll wave at him. Hey. Oh, not one wave back. Fuck you too. Fuck you. I hate that. All right, so we're getting close to the trail. If y'all know where the Jacksonville fields are, the trail's back there. Holy crap, they must be building a house here. Wow. Right at the park entrance. 2 houses. Dang. Well, I wonder if they know that the trail runs right behind their house. All right, so Woodlands Park. I think we could hop in right there. There's a couple ways to enter the trail. Here's one right here by the volleyball courts. Ooh, she's sandy. She's sandy. There we go. Y'all didn't even know this was here. Thank you, Will. Like I said, not a long trail, maybe a mile. One day I'll measure all this stuff out. And there's a handful of offshoots where you can go to the right and like this. You can get a little deeper into snake territory if you want. Look, someone's been back here. Holy smokes, they've been cleaning it up. Oh, they're doing construction back here. Check this out. Yeah, they've added some sand. So the trail used to go across to the other side and go all through there, but they took down a bridge, or the bridge got knocked down. You can still climb a tree if you want, I guess. But no fish back here, so don't worry about that. Got a big pile of deer poop right there. Oh, look. Someone has been out here. Came out here and smoked one. Smoking that THCA. You know, I would hate to throw this back, but you know, I can't carry any trash right now. So anyways, there's a few offshoots that'll take you to little chill spots like this. Surprisingly, I'm not being chased by any bugs. Let's see. Got a little flow right here. Very cool, very cool. Ooh, sandy though. Very sandy. This bike rides so freaking good. I had it for sale a few times. Oh, I could use a little bit more grip, but we made it. Yeah, I had it for sale one time for like 200 bucks. But you know, typical, I had invested too much in it. New seat, new pedals, new grips, and a bike bag. And you know, people really don't care about that stuff. So I then stripped it down, put some cheap parts on it, listed it for 60. Didn't really get any hits. But at the same time, when I was going to take some pictures, the crank fell off. So I never got to do that. And that's what I'm gonna do today. Try and get some really good pictures and list it for, I don't know, maybe like 120. See if we can get 100 for it. Okay, where are we at now? All right, so this is the other entrance. We went in by the volleyball court, which is up there to the left. You can also just go all the way down the, I got enough air in these things. You can go all the way down the parking lot, past all the soccer fields, and follow the trail right here too. Yeah, they've been definitely doing some maintenance through here. Well, they've been adding sand. I can say that much. So this goes behind the Jazz soccer fields, and it shoots you out at Parkwood Elementary. Cool little bridge. Shredding. Yeah, this bike is very capable. When I got it for 20 bucks. You know, a lady said it had spent most of its life indoors until like the last couple years. And then she had it up for 20 bucks. Really, I could have got it for free, to be completely honest with you. But overall, besides some rust, it was in really good shape. Took a little bit of elbow grease. Of course, it did need pedals, it did need a seat, it did need grips, it did need a derailleur adjustment. But really, I mean, since I took the fancy parts off and just used things I had lying around, this bike cost me maybe like $40. So it'd be nice to, well, that's $40 not counting my time, which bike mechanics, which I am not, I believe they get paid 50 bucks an hour. So got a couple hours in on it that we're not counting. And that's why a lot of people don't sell used bikes. Because you, once you start counting that wrench time, you're not going to get what you got into it, unless you got to steal on some crazy bike, which happens to me a lot. Man, this thing rides good. But anyways, I got it for my wife, 20 bucks. When I saw it, it was that Dr. Pepper color. It matched my SUV. It's a little bit smaller frame. This is a 16-inch, but it's an extra large frame. So it feels almost like an 18-inch. But anyways, it was just a little bit too big for the wife. And she wanted a step through, you know, so it's easier to get on and off. So it's for sale. And I hope one of y'all get it, because this is a good bike. All right, so that pretty much concludes the trail. Like I said, I usually go one way and then I'll follow it back. Kids are going crazy. All right, now we're on the other side by Parkwood Elementary. Here's the Jazza fields. You can also, like, there's a little trail that runs parallel all the way back to the beginning. But all right, let's get out of here. Stop sooner or later and adjust my seat a little bit. Parkwood Elementary School. Jeez, sounds like my living room. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop up here, fix the seat. And I think we have some cool stuff that I could take some pictures in front of. There's these power stations that look pretty cool. I think I'm gonna take some pictures in front of the gravel though. This will be cool. All right, so I'm gonna adjust my seat real quick. You can see it's, it didn't start off that way, but I'll be right back. So here's the bike one time. The giant Sedona ATX 16-inch oversized frame. Yeah, pretty sick bike. But anyways, I raised the seat and I leveled it out a little bit, took my pictures. So let's go ahead, let's finish this loop. The old kickstand. Most of the bikes that I build, I put kickstands on. I mean, you guys already, if you ride bikes, you already know. Kickstands come in clutch. Look at this platform. Huh. I'm about to do some building over here. I think this is my mail lady. Nope. All right. Onward. There's the public library. Heard they were moving. They were moving soon. They had a comic book festival there last weekend. Had some cosplay, stuff like that going on. Oh, let's see if we can bomb this hill real quick. Get fast. Oh, I'm about to lose my hat. I am going so fast. Such an incredible rate of speed. Whew. I had to slow down just so people could see me. This side of the hill, not as fun. Oh, I'm so glad I came for a ride. I do need to start lifting though, but I'm gonna try and just start lifting weights. Just throw it in the routine, you know? Not say, hey, today I'm gonna lift or ride. No, today I'm gonna do both. This is turning out to be more of a ride than I intended. Like I said, not wearing the right underwear. Fellas, you already know. Got boxers on, so I'm all over the place. I think we're almost at my halfway point. Trying to think if there's anything else entertaining along the way in the period of time that I've allowed myself. I will say now I think my seat is a little too forward. Not quite level. Better than it was, yeah. So I'm thinking maybe we'll go up another half a mile, and then we'll take a right and hop on the actual bike trail and take that home. I wonder if I can get across. Without using the crosswalk. Doesn't look like it. What is this for? One. Hey, get off your phone and drive there, lady. Oh. What up? What up? Jacksonville. Are you good, dude? Girl, dude. I hate because you can't tell. Can't tell these days. Definitely prefer. Oh, that's dangerous. Definitely prefer to ride into the street. But looking a little sketchy. How many times do y'all push the button at a crosswalk? I usually either push it, hold it down for a few seconds, or I'll like give it 3 hard hits. Speaking of 3 hard hits, about to go for it. Much as I'd love to wait. Holy crap, trying this phone mount to get it out of my pocket. And hey, hola. All right, e-bikes. E-bike riders. So this is the Jacksonville, I don't know what they call it, Greenway, Trailway, Jacksonville bike path. This is the bike path that can get you to a few places around town. It also has that cool metal bridge that's all rusted out. You might have seen it in a few other videos. But pretty smooth. Like I said, it'll get you around town. There's just a lot of areas where it just ends. I just can't suck in enough of this fresh air. I was stuck in the house all day yesterday. You know, well, not all day. I was stuck in the house or in a car all day yesterday. Catching up on work. Sending out some packages. And then we missed the night mountain bike ride because I felt like crap. And we did have a volleyball. Did we have volleyball? Yeah, we had a late game. 7:30 game, which we won. And I just laid in bed till this morning. Still not feeling 100%. But I'm hoping this ride, this sun, this fresh air will change that. All right, now we're being popped out at the transit station. This ain't gonna work. I mean, it probably would if I tighten some things up a little bit more, but I don't like that. All right, so we can go back a fast route, oops, which is more or less the route that we just came down, or we can do a little bit more of a scenic, a little bit more sketchy. this way. Yeah, we'll do that. It's not going to add too much more time, but it is a little bit more scenic. Some areas are a little bit more sketchy. I just got things to do, man. Got some things to do. Might ride again later or work out. Probably work out tonight. That sounds like a plan. Volleyball game today, early volleyball game. Maybe 7 to 8-ish. Try and get an hour of power in at the gym. Lift some weights, and I got to start hitting the bag. Doubt anyone's watching this video to the end like this or listening to me, but if you are, you may not know, but you're gonna find out now that I am actually a professional mixed martial arts artist slash boxer. Yeah. Records 1-1. The last fight was last May 2024, so it's been over a year. They're calling me all the time. They're always trying to line fights up for me, but it's just not a priority right now. It was something I did for fun, and then it turned into something real quick. And riding bikes is just more funner, you know what I'm saying? Because if I was getting ready for a fight, I'd be probably taking a nap right now, because I would have had a crazy morning class, then food, shower, nap, like 2 hours to do any type of work, and then I'd kids, and then I would have a nighttime training session, which is the same thing, you know? Train, shower, eat, sleep. But that's what you got to do if you want to be the big dog, and I'm not gonna ride out in the middle of the street in front of this policia. But I do want to risk it, actually. Fuck. Because I heard there's a sweet ledge over here to grind on BMX days. This is an old hotel. It used to have a club in it called Oliver's, but they just kept having problems. I heard with like fires and stuff. Oh, there's the ledge. And they're actually talking about now investing a whole bunch of money in it and not turning it back into a nice hotel, but turning it into a damn homeless shelter. So not looking forward to that. I'm just like, if y'all can raise millions of dollars, y'all can do so much more, because they would need to raise millions of dollars, buy the building, and then raise millions more to update the building and have it livable. I mean, I'm all for that stuff, but I don't know. No one wants that down the street from their house. I mean, in my eyes, that's something you would like put downtown by the courthouse, or far away in the country. But yeah, so that was that ledge. When we do our BMX rides, we go out there and, you know, do our thing. Oh, and speaking of other things that we don't want in the damn community, we just got an opioid addiction center building, which is more or less just where you go to wait in line for your methadone or your Suboxone. Like, Legal drug dealers, really. And they're getting paid by the government. Like, keep that bullshit out of here. Once again, put that shit next to the courthouse. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm stereotyping. But I don't want a homeless shelter, and I don't want an opioid clinic by my house, by my kid's school. But that's just me. That's just me. Jeff's Burgers, dogs and shakes. I don't eat there as much as I'd like. Here they're good. Furniture spot. There used to be a club here called Hooligans. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, period. Revitalizing the area for sure, I would imagine. Cigar shop. That was actually for sale not too long ago. Should have run around the back. All right, almost home. They caught like a 20-foot alligator out here by this bridge about 10 years ago. A historic size alligator. And everyone knew it had been there for years. But I guess it started eating bigger and bigger dogs. So the city was like, all right, the next thing's gonna be a human, so let's go ahead and smoke this fool. Straight smoking too, not a trapping. Right by Mike Vito's house. But he's probably outside doing something. But I don't have time right now. I can't stop. I have got to get home. I feel like I'm more than an hour in. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna get home, list this. Oh man, how much should I list it for? I mean, the goal is to get as much as possible, but I do like to leave some meat on the bones. Yeah, I don't know, 120. I'll take 100. Holy shit. Lost my foot. I'm really in no rush to sell any of these bikes, but I am overwhelmed a little bit because I have like 70 bikes or something, you know, full bikes, half built bikes, frames. And really, like, I need to put the good stuff in the back and just sell it next year. And I should be like working on some of the older frames, some of the junk frames. But yeah, as far as what I got, shit, whole bunch of road bikes, newer, I'd say 2000s, 2010s, all the way down to like probably the 1940s or 50s. Handful of 90s mountain bikes, 90s road bikes, some newer 2000s, 2000s mountain bikes. Had a little bit of BMX. Just so much. Raleigh, Specialized, GT, Ross, Dawes, Norton. I mean, the list of brands just goes on and on. And then I have hubs, brakes, levers, pedals, cranks, front derailleurs, rear derailleurs, hundreds of wheels. So much stuff. But anyways, yeah, I would like to hold on to a lot of the bikes. I've sold probably 10 bikes already. I'd say out of the 10, I sold like 5. I wish I would have kept for personal collection. But tomorrow's not promised, you know, so, and you can't save them all. I'd say from that deal, I probably have 9 or 10 bikes that I am saving, that I'm definitely not doing anything with for a long time. Feel like I was just rambling, but yeah. So close to being home. Look, don't forget, I think we have 11 subscribers now. Don't forget to watch the videos as long as you can, as long as you can stand, and drop a comment. Drop a comment, whether it be about bikes, bike riding, Jacksonville, North Carolina, whatever, you know. Maybe you heard me talk about something and you have a question. Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, smash the subscribe button. Hit the like button. It only takes one per video. Hit that thumbs up button. And hit the bell. Hit the stinking bell. There's no rhythm to my upload schedule now. I'm just trying to record most of my rides, edit them when I can, and upload them. But one day we're gonna have a routine and a schedule. I need to worry about routine elsewhere first before, you know, this little passion project. But regardless, we should have new videos every week. In a perfect world, you know, maybe 2 videos a week. I just need y'all to work for me. I'm gonna make these videos, I'll edit them, I'll ride the bike, I'll put the miles in. But I need you just to watch them, to like them, to subscribe, drop a comment, share it with your friends on social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, OnlyFans. I'm not judging, whatever you do. Share the content. You know, it's always a goal whenever you, well, I'm a goal-oriented person, but the goal is always like 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. Wouldn't that be cool from riding bikes? We've already hit one goal of 10 subscribers. So next is 100, then 1,000. Yeah, just got to keep riding bikes. And I am in Eastern North Carolina. To anyone that's new out there, we have a Facebook group called Back in Time BMX, where almost weekly, sometimes twice a week, but at least once a month, we get together and we have bike rides. People in all shapes, sizes, ages, and backgrounds, skill levels, get together and just ride around town. Stop at a couple spots, you know, session a couple features, ride around, and then get some tacos or get some beer. You know how it goes. But yeah, Eastern North Carolina, Jacksonville, New Bern, Wilmington, Greenville, Fayetteville, we ride everywhere and we're trying to ride everywhere else. So one more time, Facebook, Back in Time, BMX. We also have an Instagram with the same handle, just not as active on Instagram. Yeah, and you can also follow Will Ride Bikes on Instagram. Yeah, another crosswalk. And headed home. So once again, it's been a great ride. I think I went over my hour. Seen some good stuff though. Showed you all that new trail. And I know you didn't know about it. Just ready to get home and get a snack. Get this bike listed. I like those crosswalks in the city where they just go on. They just know you're there and they turn on. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, thank God. Uh-oh. There's some traffic up here. Ting, 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 ting. Hello. Ugh. Need to put a bell on here. Really low climb. Good little ride. Good little ride. Drink some water. Get some food. Quick shower and get back to work. I'm gonna cut through this neighborhood and hit one more tiny little trail that you had no idea even existed. And then we're shutting it down. All right, we're gonna hit this little trail and I'm out of here. So thanks for riding bikes with me today. I hope you go out and ride. But even if you don't, watch this video and pretend. Anyways, Will Ride Bikes signing off.